the environment that you're in is a collection of stimuli that shape all of your experiences and behaviors. It should be somewhere that you feel safe, it's comfortable, and you have the ability to limit distractions. I recommend having a different environment for different roles. This is why we go into offices to do our work, and we have different kinds of stimuli there and different kinds of visual cues, all of that. And the same should be true if you're cooking or if you're doing some creative writing or painting. Each of those activities should have a different space if possible, or change the space in some way, or even just the tools that are out in order to limit the distraction and really make your roles and your purposes clear to even your subconscious mind. In each of these places, you'll also want to consider, where is accountability? Is there some structure where I can feel accountable, or am I solely responsible for accountability? Again, being in an office with other people puts a subtle kind of a pressure on you, hopefully not a bad pressure, but to remind you to continue to engage and re-engage when your thoughts start to wander back onto your common purpose, the project that you're working towards. So consider the accountability in each of your environments and whether that's too much freedom in some cases. That's a big one for a home office. Next, prepare your space by organizing the materials you'll need for the current task and keeping all your other visual clutter out of sight. Distractions are impossible to eliminate entirely, but just take control where you can and declutter spaces, get rid of that visual clutter, and understand that a lot of the distractions that you'll encounter in your office are things that we unconsciously often ignore. So a train or a plane, the sound of, cars in the street, a dog barking. A lot of those things are so common in our environment that we unconsciously ignore them, but understand that also saps some of our energy, just even unconsciously ignoring that. So it can be important to really look at your environment with awareness of everything that's really going on and what could be distracting you and sapping that attentional energy. Go through the whole environment with all your senses, maybe besides taste, but definitely sight, sound, smell, and feel. All of those things are easy to have a distraction pop up, especially ones that we're ignoring. And then visualize what your ideal environment for that specific role would be. Think about what's on the walls, how it sounds, what it smells like, the availability of snacks and drinks, and other intentional distractions like a stress ball or it's some space to walk and move around, some plants or an aquarium, those sorts of things. And finally, make sure that this space has organizational systems so that you can quickly and easily reduce your visual clutter. So things like filing cabinets, cupboards, places that you can easily put materials out of the way if they're not part of that current role and task that you're working on.